Oh, thank you, thank you. I was muted, I forgot. But yeah, that was so garbage. It was down for like 10 fucking minutes. Yeah, my fucking coupons. I'm so sad. Stupid ass ISP. Okay, logging back in. But yeah, 50k to 100k mobs would be too easy, I think. It would be pretty easy for me. But I mean, if they tune it like that, that would be actually very impactful. Hold on. Is the music fine or is it? Yeah, it's fine. No, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, like 50k for a trace that works on pitch would be like a huge buff. You know, it would be like a game changer. Because I kill like... I do like 1 million mobs per week, to give you an example. Yeah, we'll see. Like, it would be... 50k would be insane. Like, you would be able... People who giga grind would be able to get so many spears. And yeah, I mean... Only ever needing 1 drop for heroic would be like really nice. But like for regular server it would be like you want to find a good balance because you don't want to make it make it so that people will only ever buy one copy of the item from the auction house. But it would be amazing for a heroic, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, for reboot, it would be amazing, for sure. And nerfed is an understatement. Giga fucked. Yeah, everyone has their own, you know, like grievances with the game that might be different than other people's. And their own way that they play the game. Like the Star Force quality of life is really nice for both servers. And like the trace restore, we'll have to see how the numbers are tuned. Like I'm really looking forward to all of these changes. As someone who doesn't play heroic. Yeah, because the thing is, it's never gonna be what you want it to be. Because you can't, like, everyone plays a different game in a way. So they can't please everyone. It's like everyone has a different ideal game in mind. Heroic is the more profitable. We don't really know. Probably never. We'll likely never know. It doesn't really matter. That's something for Naxxon to figure out. Like, one of the main reasons that keeps me in regular server is that the monetization is not as bad as it is on Heroic. Among many other things about the gameplay. From my perspective, for like how I play the game. Even though some people will feel the opposite way. People complain about the game, then Wednesday hits, they spend 1k. Hey, just let them enjoy the game. I think people should just like... People should just play the game and enjoy it and not be... Like... You know, like crashing out about things. Like, if you wanna spend, just spend and you don't have to justify it. If you don't wanna spend because like you know, like you're not happy with the game, then just do it. Don't crash out about it. And like above all, do things that you enjoy. Hello, Ura. Yeah, we just came back from ISP debuff. Try Vakpat once every 2 months or so. Get 1 to 2 royal coupons for character every 6 months. Yeah, it's like you don't have to tell anyone whether you spend or you don't spend and how much you spend and why you spend or why you don't spend. You know, like you don't have to like prove anything to anyone. Likewise with like quitting the game or restarting the game. Like I see people crashing out all the time about like, oh, I'm quitting the game, or like I'm quitting the game, but then like they come back like a week later. Like you could just not say anything and just disappear from the game. Just happy you have people to play with. Yeah, it's like everyone is playing their own game. They enjoy different things. How you can kickstart a new main or character? You will get the Challenger Wood Pass and Genesis Pass. Yeah, I'm very curious to see if we are getting the Genesis Pass. But yeah, it is huge quality of life. I loved both battle passes this season on KMS. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to like have a group of people that really synergize together and you know, like different progression speeds, different mindsets. It's not easy to find, like if you're really like try hard about experiencing the game like that, it's not easy to find a group of people with that mindset. Lady Mumu was talking about that too. Like she wants a group of people to struggle and prog bosses for the first time. You know, like basically most people don't want to do what Stoops and the boys did, but that's like the coolest way to experience the game for people who are into the whole bossing aspect. It's way more rewarding than just brute forcing and meta chasing. But yeah, basically, it doesn't matter whether they're already endgame or not. If they like doing that, if they genuinely enjoy the experience of struggling bosses together, they would specifically make a new character to do that with you. Because, you know, like if it was people with your same mindset, you know, like if your mindset is like, I want to specifically struggle this boss from scratch because it's the process is enjoyable and rewarding. Someone with the same mindset would go out, would specifically make like a fresh character and, you know, try to like pace their progression so that you experience that. So yeah, like people who are into that, you know, you just gotta find people who are actually into playing the game like that and not just trying to please you, right? People who are genuinely passionate about doing that. And it's not easy. It's, you know, if you do find a group like that, you're very blessed. That's just kind of the way it is. Like, I'm a solo player, but I can see the fun in, you know, it's very cool when people do that. It happened to you in Destiny 2, another game you played. Did organize your own party for Challenger Wood 2? Yeah, that's cool. Mostly solo now. Yeah, I was always a very solo player. I remember this anime. Nyaruko-san. Always more things to play. Yeah, exactly. I have an infinite amount of games to check out. Feel like you're stuck. Can't solo kill the bosses to start getting Eternals. Can't join parties. Just wait for pitches. Yeah, the thing is, like, over time you get more power creep. Even just the 30-star system lets you push your non and Bastion slot gear harder, so it's like a potential avenue for you to gain damage. So over time, more ways open up, or you accumulate enough resources to get stronger anyway. I saw, like, I was reading some Reddit comments. Bad idea, I know, but like, there was one guy who was talking, who was like, he said he's 295 and has never done anything beyond easy Kalos until recently, and he only did easy Kalos because it was basically just one shot every phase at that point. And that's a perfectly valid way to play the game. Like, you like that's me, right? Like, that's how I play the game as well. And eventually more content will be accessible to me. Like, I recently, you know, like, did C10 on many characters, because now it's easier than ever to get there. It's more accessible than ever, and same thing is gonna happen with higher bosses over time. So I just enjoy the yeah, it's like, the thing with Maple, for me at least, is like the thing that makes me enjoy the game is just the core gameplay loop in the moment, whether I'm clearing one boss or not, or whether they release a new boss or not. You know, whatever they change about the game, it's like the core gameplay loop of like hoarding resources, you know, like doing events, being excited for events, farming, occasionally challenging myself with bosses. That's always there. Like, it doesn't matter whether I can do all the content there is, whether they release new endgame content or not, whether they make me stronger or not. None of that, like, matters all that much in the grand scheme of things. So it's like I can always find, I can always go back to like my base gameplay loop, and then if there's something cool that I feel like engaging with that they release, then I will engage with it. Or if the power creep allows me to check out some higher content, that's also cool. Yeah, exactly, Ura. It's so much easier to farm Maso anyway. That's what I do. I don't ever go for drops. Like, I almost gave up on Liberating because it was too much to run C10 every week, even though I can kill it in like 10 minutes. Like, I can kill like Hard Darkner in like 10 minutes. I was about to just wait until I could brute force them to finish libbing. And that's perfectly valid. Doesn't mean that you can't enjoy the game playing like that. I guarantee there's many people out there who never clear a boss until they can one burst it. People who are like 295 and they've never done like Kalos or something. That's perfectly fine. As long as they're having fun. Yeah, exactly. Like, and next thing you know, give it like 2 more major updates. You're gonna go up 1 tier bosses before you even realize it because of power creep and other things. It's like you don't have to do everything there is to do in the game. You should only do the things that you enjoy. Like the things that you don't enjoy are there for the people who enjoy them. $125, $130 since you made some upgrades. I mean, you're definitely strong enough to start practicing, that's for sure. What should we name this emote? Hold on. Do I have a jam emote? I have a jam emote. Do I have a bop emote? I think I do. I have a bop emote. You don't know until you practice? Yeah. Well, I'll just add it with the stock name. Yeah, there's no reason to believe we wouldn't get the cooldown reset. It's just part of the, all the changes they made in this update. It also resets your cooldowns in Colbert, which, like I would have never retried Colbert ever before the cooldown reset. Pre-patch, well, the preview is not gonna have that many details, but yeah, it's like 1 week before the patch. You wanna mess up the entry origin and wait for 6 minutes? Yeah, there's no way I'd have a mental breakdown. The BM practice. Thank you for the follow, Kahas. Welcome, welcome. When you're barely 2 bursting P1, yeah, it's That sounds so painful. The new player, should you main this when you start playing? I think you should give it a shot, because you're killing two birds with one stone by burning Ran, because there's also Ran specific rewards and events that you're gonna complete as you're playing it. Because if you played another class and you also wanted to do all the Ran rewards, you'd basically, you know, like also have to log into your Ran and complete the stuff. I think it's a very like it's a very safe class. It doesn't have any crazy gimmicks. It's just solid and it feels good to play, and it doesn't have any crazy gimmicks that might be very like polarizing. So I think it's a good idea to at least give it a try. And the worst case scenario, you learned a lot about the game, and then you main swap, and you still boss on the Ran, and it gives you like a lot of income and everything. So it's not like it's worthless, even if you abandon it. Yeah, Genesis iframe is so nice. My MapleStory Dark Knight is using a First Awakening Genesis weapon with a decent flame, and it's quite strong. Like, it was a nice upgrade. But if you already have a decent arcane, then it might not beat the decent arcane. But yeah, like First Awakening Genesis stack, it works well. But after the winter patch, you can't flame it anymore. So if anyone wants to do that tack, you better do it now. After the Lotus mission, you get your First Awakening. It doesn't have any stab force, and it doesn't have any potential, and you can't give it potential. But you can roll flames on it, and if you have like a fake Abzu, for example, it's a huge upgrade over fake Abzu. The full Genesis weapon is like way stronger than you think it is. Like, I was easily able to beat the Challenger weapon with really bad potentials. Like, okay, this is like already legendary, but like when I first got the Genesis weapon, I only rolled like 9% on the main pot and 6% on the B pot. And it was already a huge upgrade over the Challenger weapon. Even though the Challenger weapon is quite good, it has 15% attack B pot and good scrolling and everything. The Genesis weapon was still like over 10 million combat power gain with really bad potential. So you don't even have to go giga hard on cubing it. You just cube it with 3 cubes whenever you get them. Yeah, you also get stronger because you get 4 set CRE plus 5 set Arcane, which you didn't get with the Arcane weapon. Been using First Awakening Genesis for a while on your MapleStory Mihal until you lived. Yeah, it's like my MapleStory Dark Knight is like 40 mil combat power with the First Awakening Genesis. No potential, just a decent flame. And like it's quite strong. Like I mean it's like over 30k hexa converted or something. I forgot. Like, it's quite strong. Like, obviously it's not as strong as my Ran, but like, it could kill C10 bosses decently fast with that stuff. More than enough to liberate down the road when I feel like it. But yes, they removed flaming the first awakening on KMS. I think it was in this update. I forgot. But yeah, like, my experience is that I underestimated how strong the Genesis weapon is. At least the fully liberated one. The first awakening, it's if you already have a good arcane, then it's debatable. But yeah, like, the fully liberated one, you can easily beat even like a really good arcane, even with really bad potentials. Like, with my Genesis weapon was double unique, 9% attack main pot, 6% attack B pot, and over the challenger weapon I gained over 10 mil combat power, like 60 mil to like 72 mil or something. Even though the challenger weapon has way better potentials and just way better everything. But the final damage passive and the lucky set effect and everything and 22 stars just goes so hard. And the flames are also higher, right? Like, because it's a level 200. Actually, no, because the base attack is higher. The attack on the flames goes higher as well. Like, look at my challenger weapon. Like, look at how much of a loss it is, even though... I mean, now I actually have a decent main pot, but even when I had unique main pot with one line, it was still way better. I'm pretty sure this is tier 6, if I remember correctly. Like, it's probably gonna take years for my Genesis weapon to become 5-line unless I get extremely lucky. Because, like, there's no point in me spending Maso cubing my Genesis when I can spend Maso buying every other piece of gear. Especially, like, burning Maso to cube the B-pot is not it. At least not until you reach the point where buying gear or upgrading other pieces of gear is too expensive, and then it starts to look cheaper to roll the B-pot on your Genesis. Yeah, just fucking event cube it slowly. That's what I've been doing. I didn't spend a single maso on this Genesis weapon other than the reveal cost. Purely event cubes got it to legendary. I'm not in a rush to make my Genesis weapon insane. Like, if let's say I get to the point where I'm like full Eternals, full pitched, and you know, Star Force starts to get expensive, then and my Genesis weapon is still not 5 line, then I start thinking about it. But yeah, otherwise no. Imagine if you rolled 3-line attack instead of boss. Yo, I rolled 12 magic attack and 18 attack twice with the karma cubes in my Genesis. I missed a few mobs, but not a terrible BA. Because I resummoned too quickly previous cycle. I need to wait for Janus to clear mobs before I replace it. Love that the cost. They're removing the cost. Yeah, the hyperstat cost is a GMS thing. Like it still, it still costs massive on KMS, and it's like so annoying, even though it's like a mini Maso sync. I'm so glad they're removing it on GMS. It was starting to get annoying. Yeah, fan presets, huge. level 12 Spirit of Freedom, that would be insane if they do that for those level, like those stackable links. Yeah, Maple ranks is there's like a daily snapshot. Yeah. You're already 94%, 2.1 days. Yeah. It's like a snapshot every 24 hours at a specific time. It's not like KMS Maple Scouter where it refreshes like very quickly. Yep, hopefully, eventually we get it. I think we're almost up to 4% gains. Pretty good, pretty good. $162 frags. And we're coming up on 7 hours. Damn, that's a lot of fragments.
찰리 물러나라 쾌검나무 신속하게 차 신속하게 신속하게 쾌검나무 물러나라
빠빠빰.
실수일 거야 신화지경 신출규모
Time to CC another coupon done.
비상찰리 일선 집중 물러나라 창문의 힘, 내 검을 비춰라. 모든 것을 태어내라. 쫓을 수 없을 거야. 차. 물러나라.
Honestly, switching to Soyana's Dusk is so nice for certain things like MP. Yeah, Epic Dungeon, MPE for sure. Like, low-key, they designed it for that content.
성폭명월 느려 물러나라 성폭명월 망탈 실수 없을 거야. 신화지경 신속하게 신속하게 물러나라 물러나라 망탈
Your best MPE run.
신속하게
Oh, mid spawn? Nice.
신속하게
Yeah, I can one burst MPE boss on this run, even like without Origin. Oh, that's so nice that you got the special mob.
성폭명월 연습 덮쳐 연성질 물러나라 연마상 무덤 물러나라
Love the song.
꽃잎을 타고 물러나라
Hello, morning sun love.
최건만무
Yeah, that's 4% EXP gained so far, roughly.
쾌건만무
Very nice, very nice. Bit over 7 hours, I think. Yeah.
일점 집중 연마상을 쫓을 수 없을 거야. 신속하게. 청풍명월. 신속하게. 쓸 수 있을 거야. 회검나무. 별. 청풍명월. 청풍명월. 별. 신속하게. 신속하게.
빠빠빠빠빰.
물러나라.
Very upbeat song.
신속하게. 별.
Yes, all the emotes.
물러나라. 연상지수. 느려. 물러나라. 쾌검나무. 생찰리. 쾌검.
Ayaya, John.
쾌검나무. 덮쳐. 청풍명월. 신속하게. 신속하게. 신속하게.
So much EXP from the event.
연상지수.
It's crazy how much EXP I get from the event, actually. I need to spread it out across my meals better.
신속하게 덮쳐라. 신속하게 차. 회전문화 귀생찰리 망탈 물러나라. 연성지수 물러나라. 회검나무 회검나무 귀생찰리 물러나라. 회검나무 일성집중 물러나라.
How close am I to 2k Legion on Maple? If I can find it.
신화지경
Union. 300, less than 300 levels away, I see. Basically just character slot waiting room.
느려 회검나무 귀생찰리
Challenger gear expiring soon. Yup.
신속하게
Have all the replacement pieces. Haven't finished cubing them to unique. Oh, dang.
망탈 실수 망탈 신속하게 회검나무
Low-key too many emotes. Yeah, we have like 1,000 emotes.
신속하게 일정 집중 마음껏 승승찰리 헉 신출 규모 피하는 게 좋을 거야. 회전나무 신속하게 물러나라. 덮쳐라. 헉! 느려